it's time to take the most popular case and make it a little unique. Hopefully. Yeah. Unique. Welcome to Simple Run. This episode is going to be a rather simple case mod, which is really just applying custom vinyls to set your case apart from all the other 011s and 011 minis out in the wild, because as we all know, it's pretty much the most popular case. And it's because it's so hard to beat. You have airflow, you have looks, you have tons of options, so of course everyone's going to get it. Now, before I get too far, don't forget to subscribe and comment down below with what you think too. Maybe tips and tricks for new people who haven't done anything like this. So before I kick into doing this work, I do want to give a little bit of backstory. Now this case is going to be donated to Gameplay for their Extra Life event that they do every year. And what it is, it's a 24 hours gaming event that they do. This year it'll be on November 6th, so November 6th, 2021. I will have the link and a lot more description info down below so that you can go in and you can donate to it as well. And I'm working with them as in to give this case away to, one of the lucky donators. So now back to the case and what I'm doing. Now I decided to go with Final Fantasy, mainly because, I have this white case which really has a lot of black and silver on it as well, and it's not the snow. So I wanted to take something where I could utilize those colors and still make it look cool. So I went through and I have Photoshop, as you can tell. I use it for my thumbnails and that, so I've got a little bit of practice with that. And I was able to make a couple custom images that I could then give to my girlfriend to cut with her Cricut. Now she used Design Space and all of that too. Now I know not everyone has that option, but you do have access to Etsy or other sellers online who will take your images and they will sell you custom vinyls. And what you get back is, your vinyl. Now, one thing to remember, if you are putting it on the inside of the glass, you want it reversed or mirrored, essentially. So you want it backwards so that when you're looking in, it looks correctly. So, as you can tell, Simple Run is backwards. That way, when I put it on the inside of the glass and I put the glass on, it's correct on the other side. I didn't go too crazy with adding colors. I do have a little bit of colors. I tried to do the meteor correct to what it looks like and really just made it look kind of flashy. Let's go through and just start applying these vinyls. It's pretty straightforward. You really only need something to put them on. Now, my girlfriend was nice enough to use a grid on her transfer tape, and that makes it so much easier to square up. So if you have that option, I recommend doing that. With that, let's get to putting some vinyl on. The hardest part about doing something like this is well, not being able to keep it. But it is going to a great cause, and like I said, I'll put all the info down below. It is going to be donated to Children's Sacred Heart, and it's a pretty awesome thing that Gameplay does every single year. So don't forget to check that out. As for the vinyls, if you have questions, let me know. I'm not a professional by any means. I am practicing and learning and constantly getting better, and this has turned out to be probably one of my best. I mean, every angle of it is pretty fun. I left the back, simple, clean. Most time it's up against the wall, you're not really going to see it. And it also gives, whoever wins it, if they want, they can put something there. If they really wanted to, they could pull all the vinyls off. I hope that's not what they choose, but it is an option. What we ended up with, and you see a lot of the 011s and the 011 minis, and man, they're all maxed out with liquid cooling and all that. So, I look forward to seeing what someone does with this case after they get it. And really, it's, it shows you that even just putting on vinyls can set your case apart from all the other cases out there. So, give it a try. Practice up. Throw it on there. The nice thing is vinyls are rather forgiving. This front panel I did twice. You make mistakes, pull it off, and you try it again until you get it to where you want it. Now understand, if you don't have a Cricut and you're buying custom vinyls, you're going to want to take your time and pray that you don't have to, rip it up and buy a new one, but it does work like that occasionally. Now that being said, don't forget to subscribe, and check out Extra Life if you got the time. The links are down below. Check out Gameplay on Facebook. The Witcher build actually went to the owner of that company too, so it's kind of what got me thinking about throwing this into the pot, and really, maybe it's something I can do every year for Extra Life. It'd be a lot of fun. And that's a wrap for today. Thank you.